Orders accepted.
Chaos holds no place in my soul.
Now, let's see who dares to challenge me. Who could possibly stand against me?
Turn back now. This is your final warning.
I have prevailed. I have prevailed. I have prevailed.
But the choice.
Who could possibly stand against me? Who could possibly stand against me?
I'm all grown up now.
Chaos holds no place in my soul. I have prevailed.
The battlefield, a state of art.
Now, let's see who dares to challenge.
The battlefield, a state of art.
Orders accepted.
No need to cheer.
All is known to me except for myself.
Witness the power of the forest.
Orders accepted.
I've got your back.
Turrets locked and loaded.
Threat neutralized.
Turrets locked and loaded. Ha! I'm number one.
Now, let's see who dares to challenge me.
Turn back now. This is your final.
I'm all grown up now.
Chaos holds no place in my soul.
Orders accepted.
The battlefield, a state of art.
Turrets locked and loaded.
Turn back now. This is your final warning.
Turrets locked and loaded.
I've got your back.
Let's go harvest together.
Is that everyone?
Professor, are you judging the exam today?
Oh no, not this time. The judges are Magister Siren and Headmistress Turella. Professor Hepler and I are just here to keep things running smoothly. And to make sure everyone follows the rules, of course.
Is the exam location right here?
That's right. The entire forest is part of the exam grounds. We've even set up a little surprise for you all out there. You'll see what I mean soon enough. If you have questions later, come find me after the exam. I'll be happy to explain everything then. For now, I'm afraid I can't spoil the surprise. All right, before we begin, there's a small magical aptitude test. Think of it as a warm-up. Pass this, and you'll move on to the real thing. Don't worry, it's nothing too demanding. We just need to confirm that everyone's basic magic is stable and ready. You've all worked so hard to get here. This is simply to make sure you can show your best selves. Professor Hepler will explain the details. He's waiting just ahead.
Everyone, keep it down. I've got news to share.
What's up? Did you find something?
I don't know the full details of the exam, but a friend told me it favors acting alone rather than in teams.
Wait, really?
Yeah. My friend who serves the prince overheard him say this test was designed for individuals. He sent me a message last night, and I figured I should share it. At least that way it's fair.
Why give away your advantage? You'd benefit more by keeping quiet.
We've all worked too hard to get here. Winning because of inside information doesn't feel right. I'm confident in my magic. I don't need this kind of edge. And besides, it goes against everything my family stands for.
That's so like you, Jervin.
Thanks, Jervin.
Well, if that's the case, let's split up. May the best mage stand out.
Good luck, everyone.
I heard your chatter. You're right, this test will use transfiguration. I'm going to teach you an advanced technique that might help you during the test. But before I show you this new transfiguration technique, I need to see where you're at skill-wise. A good candidate needs both learning ability and adaptability. Follow me. Transfiguration tests a mage's focus like nothing else. Many graduates still shudder at the mention of it. But I have to say, your skills are already well beyond your classmates. So I'll teach you something special. Ancestral sense. Master this, and it's like gaining a second pair of ears, or a third eye. Ancestral sense lets you tap into deeper magical energies. Simply put, a form of necromantic perception within transfiguration that lets you sense echoes of the past. It's like stepping from bright sunlight into a shadowy graveyard. Your senses sharpen and you'll awaken special abilities.
It's just how Professor Hepler talks. Quirky, but effective.
If you use ancestral sense while in animal form, you can detect spirits within a certain range that normal eyes can't see.
Oh, I read about this in a journal. It's based on advanced theories of mental energy tides, right?
Your theoretical knowledge is good, but don't forget practical application. Some of the best shapeshifters know theory, but fail in execution. True mastery means making magic instinctive, like a chameleon changing colors, or a lizard becoming an owlbear.
Professor Hepler's transfiguration is second nature to him.
All right, let's see it in action. Up ahead, shift to your wolf form, then activate the ancestral sense. Let's see what you can find. See? That bridge was invisible before. Now it's clear as day. You've got a third eye now, a second pair of ears, another nose. Feel more, analyze less. Most secrets work the same way. They're hidden until revealed by the right method. Take these ruins. They look ordinary, but with ancestral sense, they'll show you all their secrets. Go on. Use the spell to study the ruins and solve their mystery. I'd say you've passed this little test with flying colors.
Professor, can we go take the main exam now?
Hold on. I've got a few more things to say. You're among our best students. Whatever happens in this selection, I'll be proud of you. Becoming a court mage is just one path you could take. It might be the obvious one, but it's not the only choice. Your futures are bigger than this. The world has far more to offer than what you see here. Remember, explore the world with respect and practice magic with reverence. Whatever path you choose, carry those principles with you. I can see I've lost you both. You look about as lively as two slugs in salt. I won't keep you any longer. Go on, get moving.
Chaos holds no place in my soul. I have prevailed.
More two legs. Kepler said to ignore them.
Can we eat them? I'm hungry.
No. Kepler's pack, not prey. Go gnaw your bone.
Excuse me, Mr. Wolf? Can you tell us what's happening? Why are you all gathered here?
Mr. Wolf. It's El Jefe, two legs.
Right, El Jefe. What's going on around here?
Those two legs down there, feasting, took our meadow. Loud as thunder, smells worse. I can't even nap.
El Jefe, what are the humans doing?
How should I know? They yap and squeak. No real words, like birds without wings. Brave pups. Fine. Go watch the two legs. Bring back what you see. Good scouts eat first tonight. And keep low. Don't get caught.
Fall in! Back to camp!
Looks like we'll have to find another way in. The staff count is probably fixed. We'd stick out. Maybe we could pretend to be volunteers. Let's change into our uniforms and try going in.
May I see your invitations, please? Oh, please show us your volunteer IDs.
What?
On the acting headmistress's orders, all volunteers must carry a school-issued pass for this event. Your passes, please. Then I'm afraid you cannot enter.
Security's tight for this tea party. Volunteer passes? They've never required that before. That probably means there's valuable info to find inside. We need a new plan. Do you have any ideas? That's it! We can turn into hamsters, small enough to sneak in with the food. Hiding under a serving plate would work perfectly. Turning into hamsters. Honestly, that sounds kind of fun. Where should we start eavesdropping? Magister Siren. I'd recognize that ornate robe anywhere. You seem awfully interested in Magister Siren. Well, if anyone has the answers, he would. But we have to be careful. He'll spot us a mile away if we're not subtle. Okay, we need to get closer. Oh! We can climb across that tower of waffles.
When it comes to the Lyceum's famous alumni, the most legendary has to be Magister Merlin, right? I heard she became head of the Secret Arcane Council after graduation. Merlin. Now there's a name that carries weight. Such a renowned magister. Though, amusingly, no one's glimpsed her in 20 years. Makes one wonder what she's been up to, doesn't it?
True. She's still listed as a distinguished visiting professor. but she hasn't taught a class in ages. I've only been teaching for 5 years, so I have never met her, but I did get to visit Magister Merlin's hidden magic tower.
Oh? Merlin has a tower at the Serene Lyceum?
Yes! It's usually invisible and only appears on special days. When it's accessible, students can get permission from the headmaster to visit the first floor.
Just the first floor?
Yes, the upper levels are sealed by a magical barrier.
Oh, fascinating. Could an outsider like me visit?
I'm not sure. You'd have to ask the headmaster. Or, I suppose, acting headmistress Durella now.
Right? A meteor shower is the absolute best time for star chart divination. The readings are supposedly far more accurate than on a normal night. I wanted to try a reading during the Astro-Throne meteor shower, but that's not for another year. I can't wait that long.
Speaking of meteor showers, remember the very first fall we learned here?
Of course. Star shower. Pretty, but not very practical.
Well, it makes a lovely backup for a marriage proposal.
Star shower! Sorry, I just got so excited. Star shower was the very first spell you taught after becoming a professor at the Lyceum. You said magic should bring people joy, and you wanted every student to remember that. So you picked this spell. Simple, beautiful, and it always leaves them in awe. You think this could be an information fragment? All right, I'll record this. Let's head somewhere else. The cat! It's seen us! Merlin's Tower and the Star Shower spell. If my hunch is right, these are definitely 2 of the fragments we're looking for. But that's only 2. Magister Siren said we need 5 fragments to piece this whole puzzle together. Looks like we still need to track down 3 more. You know, Jervin had a point. This exam really seems designed for people working alone. Maybe we should split up to gather intel. How about we meet near where Professor Solis is before the exam ends to share what we found? And let's not waste any more time.
You should be more careful. Back at the tea party, there were a couple of suspicious hamsters.
Relax, will you? No one followed us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final act. How do you like my new little pet?
A flashy transformation spell? You never could resist the drama. If anyone remembers the spell's restrictions, you'll be exposed instantly. Do you want the first act of your little play to end in disaster?
With so many students using transformation magic, I'm safe for now. But I'll be careful. Now, madam, what's this about?
Ah, I see. You like the spotlight. You think being the main character means you can do whatever you please? Don't forget, I brought you that gift back from the rift. I can just as easily take it away.
That gift. You didn't give it to someone else, did you?
Developed a taste for it, have you? Let me be perfectly clear. Stop using transformation magic. I won't let this performance fail because of your stupidity. Wait, someone's coming. We need to go.
I knew that I'd fail. Whatever. I never stood a chance against Cassidy or Jervin anyway. Losing to you isn't too much of a surprise.
But if I don't challenge you, I won't get enough fragments, and I'll fail either way. So I might as well try, right? You never know. Thanks for saying that. Here, you can have my fragment. I overheard Magister Siren talking to some nobles about something called a memory star. He said it's a special artifact that uses memory extraction methods to preserve someone's thoughts. Perfect for safeguarding important memories.
Well, I'm out anyway. Might as well make this fragment useful for someone. Some of the professors were talking about a magic door that appears under certain conditions, leading to some hidden place. You know, I'm actually curious now. You, Jervin, Cassidy, I wonder who'll win.
Well, as a defeated contestant, I'm heading out. Good luck.
Is that you? Did you see him? I saw Jervin. His legs. They've completely healed. I snuck into the tea party and overheard Professor Hepler talking about the limits of transformation magic. He said if someone has a physical disability, they keep that disability even when they transform. After I heard that, I got worried about Jervin passing the exam, so I went looking for him. No, he said we'd be less noticeable apart. We went in separately. Not in front of me, at least. I transformed into a wolf and tried to track his scent. Yeah, he drinks this tea made from sunfire blossoms for his leg pain. It leaves a very faint, distinctive smell. Easy to miss if you don't know it. It took me a while, but I finally found the wolf he turned into. And then I saw... I saw him moving around perfectly fine, and I was thrilled. I was about to run over and ask him when his legs got healed, and who the amazing healer was. But then it hit me. If it's not some big secret, then why is he hiding it? And more importantly, if his legs have been fine all along, then a lot of the reasoning in Headmaster Lamar's case falls apart. He'd become a suspect again. I just don't get it. Why wouldn't he tell anyone his legs were healed? When did it happen? And why keep up the act? I don't even care about this exam anymore. I have to find out the truth.
Are you lost? Follow me. Are you lost? Follow me. Are you lost? Follow me. The constellations guide us to victory.
Now, let's see who dares to challenge me.
Threat neutralized.
For a second there, I really thought I had a chance. You're just incredible. I gave it everything I had, and it still wasn't enough. Professor Celise is going to be so disappointed in me. I let her down after all her help. I knew becoming a court mage was a long shot, but making it this far, I guess I started hoping, you know? Maybe I actually had a chance. I just didn't want to disappoint Professor Celise. That's why I fought so hard. So, please don't take it personally. Oh, you're not upset? Oh, that's a relief. I was worried you'd be mad. Then take this. I saw Magister Siren show the symbol to Lady Dorella, then he wiped it away really fast. He said it was a huge secret. I have no idea what the symbol means, but you probably do. Feel free to talk to me anytime. I'm out of the running now anyway. I think I'll go find Professor Celise first. I owe her an apology.
Me? I just had a fight with Jervin. I don't know. Did I mess up? Was it wrong to ask about his legs? Should I not have tried to give him the fragment? He didn't answer, but yes, I saw it. The black wolf he turned into was completely healthy. No limp, nothing. Yes, I saw it myself. I tried to. When I caught up to him, I wanted to hand over the one I found. No. Because his recovery was his secret, and I revealed it to you without his consent. According to my family's code, that's a betrayal of a friend. But with the headmaster's death, I had to say something. I meant it as an apology. I don't even know why I did it. Maybe I just made everything worse. He was really angry.
Why would you give me your fragment?
It's my apology. I know you wanted to keep your recovery a secret, but I was so shocked, I told our new friend without thinking. Your legs. Why didn't you tell me? We could have...
What, Sylvan? Did you think I couldn't gather the fragments myself?
That's not it. I know you're more than capable. I just thought it might help. Make things easier for the final match tomorrow. I want you to succeed. I want you to become a court mage.
Succeed? Help me? Don't make me laugh. Don't be so naive, Sylvan. You can't help me. You have no right to pity me. I don't need your help, and your weak apology is meaningless. Now that she knows I can walk, I'm sure she'll piece the rest together soon enough.
Piece what together, Jervin? Don't tell me you...
Sylvan, the ever-righteous son of a knight. If you still call yourself my friend, then stop getting in my way. Stop using friendship as an excuse. Take your sympathy and your weakness somewhere else. Go play the noble knight for someone who needs it. Don't ever show yourself before me again.
The Arcane Council? But that's completely against the rules! Everyone knows their affairs are strictly confidential. Why would Headmaster Lamar ever approve a test like that? Is that why he was killed? Maybe we should ask Professor Hepler and Professor Solis. They were there when the exam was being set up. Maybe they know something.
I didn't make it! I didn't even reach the final round! Everyone's going to laugh at you! They'll say you were wrong to recommend me! People will question your judgment for picking me! I know I'm not good enough, but I never wanted to embarrass you!
Is that what you think? Well, I see it differently. You have a unique and wonderful magical gift, Pippa. You're creative and imaginative. You just need a little more faith in yourself. This was an incredibly difficult exam, and you made it to the 3rd round. Only 9 students in the entire academy managed that. You should be
Alright.
proud.
Se pone interesante esto. Vaya, vaya, cojitos entre traidores. Los he pillado a todos con las manos en la masa.
Maybe I just got lucky.
Luck's part of talent too, Pippa. Don't underestimate it. And more importantly, your magic is special. It's wilder and harder to control than most, but that's often how it works. The greatest power is usually the hardest to master. You need to trust your gift. I truly believe you will become a remarkable Magister one day.
Magister? I've never dreamed that big. No professor has ever believed in me like you do. You really think I could?
Así que traicionando al concilio arcano, ¿no? Habrá que tomar medidas.
I heard the results. You made it to the finals. Congratulations. How are you feeling about tomorrow?
That was impressive work leading the pack today. Well done on making the finals.
I'm not sure, but the Chief Court Mage had to approve everything. Magister Siren did visit the venue. He made a few last-minute adjustments to the questions to better suit the environment. The headmaster also stopped by to check on our preparations. It was just a few days before the selection started. He asked all about the venue and the tea party setup. He actually loved the idea of students using transformation magic to infiltrate the party. But then he suddenly got very angry. He kept asking us, "Are you absolutely sure no one tampered with the questions?"
We told him Siren had been there to make minor adjustments.
Pues la traición se paga.
Lemar seemed shocked. Actually, looking back, he was more than shocked. He seemed afraid. And then he just left in a hurry. I don't like questioning the headmaster without knowing the full story. Unless something is clearly wrong, it's not my place.
The next time we saw him, he was perfectly calm. I asked him about it privately, and he said everything was fine with the selection. Since he'd confirmed it himself, we saw no reason to question it further. Wait, do you think there's something wrong? Is the headmaster's death connected to all this?
¡Qué traidores! Lo que no saben es que la maga más poderosa del mundo se acaba de enterar de todo. Y lo van a pagar caro. Muy caro. La traición se paga.
It's just... we haven't known each other that long, but you've already helped me so much. Today I know I held you back, but even after I lost, you still comforted me and praised me. So thank you. You're a really, really good friend.
Por las buenas todo lo que quieras, por las malas, pues bueno, ya veremos, ¿no? Cuando le toque a Yerban. Y a Siren.
Also, I kinda overheard you talking with the professors earlier. It sounds like you're keeping something from them, aren't you?
Nada, solo soy Merlin.
Not that I'm asking you to tell me your secret. What I'm trying to say is, if you need anything, I want to help. Even if it's a secret, I can be discreet.
Don't forget about me.
Well, Cassidy, when did you get back?
Just now. I didn't catch everything, but if our new friend needs help, you can count me in too.
Count me in too. And you know why. If you know what Jervin is planning, you have to tell me.
Bueno, ya tengo un equipo, ¿no?
Please.
Uy, se pone interesante. De verdad, ahora, ¿no?
You came to find me in a hurry. What's going on? What? That's a serious accusation. Tell me everything you know.
Vas a flipar, Ivy. Empecemos con esto.
What? That's a serious accusation. Tell me everything you know.
No jodas, Ivy. Pues espérate hasta que te cuente el resto. Me lo he imaginado. Oh my god. Ahora vamos a pensar un poquito.
What? That's a serious accusation. Tell me everything you know.
Ya te digo.
What? That's a serious accusation. Tell me everything you know. You realize how serious this is, right? For the Serene Lyceum, for the Royal Court, this changes everything. Don't do anything rash. Right now, it's only speculation. We don't have the evidence to back it up. If this isn't handled carefully, the repercussions across the Empire could be catastrophic. It could shatter the balance between the Crown, the nobles, and the mages, and unleash a storm we can't control.
Bueno, yo sí puedo controlarla, y lo haré.
This is urgent. I need to inform the Queen immediately and await her direct orders. I'll have my people keep a close watch on everyone involved. We can't let this situation spiral. As for you, be careful.
Exactamente.
An emergency meeting? Make it quick. My time is valuable.
Seems you have a poor grasp of what valuable means.
Gentlemen, try not to bicker like schoolboys.
Everyone, the exam has taken an unexpected turn. We need a solution.
That sounds like your problem. I only care about business.
Business hasn't been great recently, with Merlin at the Lyceum.
So that's what's got you so enamored. I've brought a gift back from the Rift. A twisted power that retains reason. With that, where's my reward?
Now is not the time to talk about rewards. Let's settle the matter at hand first.
Then, perhaps you want to hear what I have in mind.
Uy, se viene. Vaya, vaya.
Merlin, you contacted me. What did you find? So whether it was about a magical contract or the selection exam, the headmaster's death leads straight back to the Adamant Syndicate. But I never imagined the chief court mage himself was involved. A man the royal family trusts implicitly. His ties to the Syndicate must run even deeper than we thought. The Adamant Syndicate, Jervin, Siren. They've likely been in collusion for some time. Once their plan succeeded, Jervin would take a seat among the court mages. Siren would gain access to the Arcane Council's classified archives, and through them, the Syndicate would learn everything we've been protecting. Unless we have solid proof, we can't rush to accuse Jervin or Siren. They're firmly entrenched in the nobility and the court. Neither of us could topple them lightly.
Bueno, habla por ti, ¿no?
We have the broad strokes, but we're still missing details. Our enemies are hiding in the shadows, watching our every move. If they succeed, our secrets will be exposed, and every one of us will become a target. Don't underestimate them. The Syndicate doesn't give up easily. But no matter what, our secrets cannot fall into their hands. If it comes down to it, destroying that memory star thereafter is better than letting it fall into their hands. I trust you'll make the right call. First seat.
Hombre, no lo dudes. Así será. Maestra Suprema. Wow.
Perfect timing. I was just about to send for you. I sent a message to Her Majesty the Queen last night. She's already responded. This morning, the authorities officially reopened the investigation into the headmaster's death. I've taken Jervin into custody. By Imperial law, I can only hold him for 3 days at most. But with Jervin's noble background, I'll be lucky to get even that long before someone demands I release him. We need to find solid evidence fast. His family, other nobles who favor him, the court mages, even the Academy board. Yes, no Academy wants its star student branded a murderer. Plus, Jervin's family makes a huge donation to the Serene Lyceum every year for magic research. If we can prove his legs have healed, that would give us enough to keep the suspicion on him. With that, I might convince certain nobles to extend his detention, buying us time to find irrefutable proof. Politics is all about balance. Without evidence, not even Her Majesty can issue that kind of order.
Pues vaya mierda de reina.
This thing involves powerful nobles, court mages, the Serene Lyceum, the Adamant Syndicate. The Queen can't just decide this alone. Even the royal family has to answer to other powers. Holding Jervin temporarily is the most we can do. We can't push for more. We should find proof that his legs have healed as quickly as possible. I don't know how long we'll be able to keep him in custody. I've already done that. When I detained him, I arranged for both a healer and a mage to examine his legs. The healer found signs of severe nerve damage in the past, but couldn't confirm if they're healed now. The mage determined the injury was caused by dark magic, and the residue is still there. In theory, Jervin really shouldn't be able to walk.
No, impossible. I'd stake my family name on it. I saw the wolf he turned into running freely. There's no way he's crippled.
Sylvan, you're here. I believe you, and I trust your judgment. But your word alone isn't enough for evidence.
Evidence, huh? Maybe I can try something. Envoy Evie, could I speak with Jervin alone? I'm sorry. I can't tell you that right now, but I promise I won't give anything away. Maybe I can provoke him into standing and walking on his own. That would be all the proof we need. If it's just the two of us, he might let his guard down enough to slip up and show his true colors. A proud person wouldn't be wary of someone he looks down upon.
After sunset, I can arrange for you to meet in the headmaster's office. But meeting him alone is too dangerous. Here's the plan. You hide somewhere in the office beforehand. Only show yourself if absolutely necessary.
Uy, se pone muy interesante.
Sylvan. You need to be ready for anything. I hate to say it, but Jervin might be more dangerous than we think. This stays between us. I'll guard the office entrance myself.
Understood.
Te vas a ganar, Jervin. Aquí solo hay un mago definitivo y soy yo. Nadie más. Ahora pasan los guardias.
You don't trust me anymore.
I did once.
I know. You won't hurt me.
That's enough.
I take it the talk didn't go well. Jervin, it's time to go back to the holding cell. You're still under detention.
For now. But you can't keep me much longer, Envoy Evie.
That's not your decision to make.
No. And it's not yours either.
Envoy Evie, as Chief Court Mage, I must insist you release young Jervin. As one of the top contenders in the selection exam, he's already made it to the finals, and I dare say, he has every chance of becoming the next Court Mage, serving the royal family directly. Now, detaining him without solid evidence? That would be a breach of Imperial law, and, let's be honest, not the kind of impression you'd want to leave, would it?
Who gave that order?
Oh, no one's issuing orders. Merely the advice of a humble servant of the Empire, and a gentle reminder of what the law demands.
As Magister Siren said, you lack evidence for your accusations. The Lyceum Board is deeply concerned about this matter. I'm here, representing them, asking for Jervin's immediate release.
Toda mi organización está podrida, tío. Tengo que cargarme a todos estos traidores.
I've also received a personal letter from Marquis Guard, Jervin's grandfather. The Marquis requests that you follow the law rather than personal whims.
So you're forcing my hand.
Force is such an ugly word, don't you think? Let's say it's a friendly suggestion, with the Empire's best interests at heart. And do trust me, Her Majesty would hardly hold it against you.
Siren, mind your tongue. Her Majesty has nothing to do with it.
Ah, is that so? Then I must have been misinformed. My mistake entirely. Now, as for Jervin's detention...
It seems I have no choice. Jervin, you're free to go.
I told you, Envoy Evie. Some things are beyond your control. Master Siren, Headmistress Durella, shall we?
Sylvan's plan didn't work, but he gave it his best shot. Like you heard, without solid proof that Jervin's legs are healed, and with all that pressure from different factions, I had to let him go. What will you do now? You're thinking of forcing him to reveal his healed legs during the final match? Not a bad strategy. If we're lucky, we might even flush out whoever's backing him. But it's risky. One small mistake, and this whole thing falls apart. If you're going through with this, you'll need to get ahead of everyone else. Find Merlin's hidden tower before anyone else and get inside first. That way, you can learn the layout and have more time to put your plan into motion.
Bueno, si es mía la encontraré, ¿no? Purgaremos a todos los traidores. Uno tras otro. Y volveré a defender la escuela. Como debería ser.
Well, look who it is. The great Magister Merlin gracing us with her presence after hours. And looking so serious, too. What can I say? I'm a stickler for schedules. Just saying, off-duty time is sacred, so a little emphasis feels only natural. Yeah, forget it. Let's just get this over with. You're joking! The great Merlin is asking me about her own tower. Okay. You should really ask Zoria about that. Nobody at this academy knows you better than she does. Hold on, I'll send her a magical message. She should be here any minute in that adorable form of hers.
You wanted to see me? That was your personal space when you taught here. It's where you lived and did your research. You kept all your personal collections and research notes there. You even allowed students to visit and borrow certain rare tomes.
Oh, pretending to be a magic book to scare students when they borrowed them was the best! Those are the days.
Then, one day, you abruptly revoked all access, hid the tower, and left the academy. Nobody's seen it since.
You forgot that, too? Even I know this one. You built your tower on Starfall Lake.
Vaya.
You know that useless-looking bridge north of the Lyceum dock? That used to be the only way to get to your tower.
Your tower was created with unique spatial magic. It's completely sealed off from the outside world. The only way in or out is through a specific astral gate. Before you left, you gave Headmaster Lemar special authorization. Whenever the Astrathrone meteor shower appears, he could open the tower and let outstanding students visit. But he never revealed how. In the past 20 years, the gate has only opened 3 times. I don't know why he agreed to use your tower for the selection exam, but I suppose Siren must have given him an offer he couldn't refuse.
Esto es un gacha. De mierda, de toda la vida, de los de pagar. Pero bueno, a mí me gusta la historia. Dirás que no, pues bueno, al final te tienes que enganchar a algo. Y yo pues juego este.
You only ever let the headmaster take students to the first floor. It'll likely be the same this time. You'll only be able to explore the first level, but Siren is going through a lot of trouble to get information from the Arcane Council. He's definitely prepared, and might already know how to access the higher floors.
No, lo juego yo con Jagnas, que está en mi clan y ya está. Le di una cuenta en su día y juega conmigo.
He was your classmate once. He knows you and your tower all too well. Be careful.
Zoria, stop worrying so much. It's Merlin's own tower. Who could possibly know it better than her?
Since when can you read a bat's expressions?
You underestimate me. I can totally tell when someone's anxious. Merlin's just been working non-stop for years. She's so exhausted she forgot her own home.
Bueno, cuando me apetece. O sea, estos directos son para mí, ¿eh? O sea, esto lo grabo para poder ver yo la historia cuando me apetezca. No te creas que estos son directos para ni crecer, ni para la gente, ni para nada. Esto es para mí, y únicamente para mí. Pero oye, me sirve para practicar, ¿no? ¿Quieres que no?
Countess, save the jokes for after this is over.
Even as an adorable bat, you're still as stiff as a stone. Why am I not surprised?
Merlin, that's all the information I can give. You and I both know the true purpose of this selection exam, but we can't let that truth show. The event must go on under the royal families and the Academy's watch.
Todavía no, pero es la idea. O sea, cuando tengo un ordenador mejor y equipo de pues eso, un micrófono y tal y cual. Y quizás, pues no sé. Cuando mejore mi situación financiera, que está en proceso, pues ya me centro en Twitch. ¿Y tú que no vuelves al Cyberpunk?
I don't want you walking into this alone. If there are people you trust, let them help. They're good students. I can't move openly. Once you're inside the tower, it'll be up to all of you. For that reason, your friends shouldn't be under strict surveillance. Right, Countess?
Fine. If they bend a few rules, I'll look the other way. Happy?
I'll handle things outside the tower. You just focus on what's inside. Stay safe.
Oh, and before I forget, your studious friend is still here in the library. Go get her out, will you? I'm trying to clock out.
Ya. Bueno. Al menos el juego va avanzando. Algo es algo.
I found quite a bit about Merlin's magic tower. Look, here's what I discovered. I found some notes from past graduates saying that for the last 20 years, Merlin's tower only opened during Astro Throne meteor showers. But when I check the star calendar, the next meteor shower won't appear until next year. That can't be right, though. The final round of the selection exam is supposed to be inside that tower, and there's no way they're delaying the finals until next year. I'm confused. Did we misunderstand the fragment? You're right. We should take a look in person. Maybe there are clues there, or seeing the place might trigger your memory? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to bring up your memory loss. We need to reach the tower before Jervin does. Let's go! Sylvan? What are you doing here?
Ah, perfect timing. I was hoping I'd find you guys. After I left the headmaster's office, I stayed hidden outside the building like we planned. I saw Siren and Durella show up and take Jervin away. I tailed them. Durella left. I overheard her saying something about meeting a friend in the shopping district. So I kept following Jervin and Siren all the way here. But I lost them in these woods. I've been searching, but there's no sign of them anywhere.
Do you think they noticed you?
I was careful, but Siren is the chief court mage. He probably has anti-tracking magic. Wait, you figured out how to get in?
We've got some ideas, but we need to see the place ourselves. You coming?
Absolutely. I already reached out to Pippa. She can join us whenever we need her.
Great! The more help, the better. Let's go check out that bridge up ahead first.
Hombre, alguien tendrá que poner orden, ¿no? Anda, limpio todo esto de lo grande.
I have prevailed.
But Jervin and Siren aren't here. Did they already figure out how to get inside?
Doesn't look like it. The records say there's supposed to be some kind of magical display when Merlin's tower opens, but we haven't seen anything unusual. There's nothing here aside from this old astrolabe. No mechanisms or anything.
Do you think this astrolabe could be connected to the tower somehow? Nobody comes out here anymore. This was probably used for stargazing once, but it looks like it's been abandoned for years. Maybe there's something special about it? Are we supposed to wait for a specific constellation?
Hombre, era bastante obvio, ¿no? A ver qué podemos sacar por aquí. Oh my god. Esta tiene que ir aquí. Ah, que hay dos. No es... ¿cómo se dice? Oh, me aburrió ya. No tengo tanta paciencia.
Still nothing? That's strange. The records say that the tower's astral gate opens when the Astro-Throne meteor shower appears. We've already aligned the stars. Why isn't anything happening?
The meteor shower? But it isn't until... Oh! I see what you mean! The star shower spell! The very first spell we learned at the Lyceum. One of Magister Merlin's own creations. It creates a shower of magical light. That must be the key.
Habrá que usarlo, ¿no?
Look over there.
The rest is up to you.
Relax. I'll tear open a spatial rift and send you straight to the upper levels of that tower. This spot should work. It's the perfect distance. Quite the hidden fortress, isn't it?
Magister Siren, you aren't coming with me? With you there, we'd surely secure the memory star.
Ah, how I'd love to visit my old friend again. So many interesting memories. Pity, really. That fool Amar was too stubborn. He insisted the tower opens only to those who reach the finals. I employed every ounce of persuasion, yet he wouldn't yield. He even bound himself from entering. On this single matter, he was as obstinate as a plow mule, nowhere near as clever as he fancies himself to be. Ah, but that reminds me. Here, the umbral gem. Consider it a small gift for my long-lost friend. When the time comes, deliver it to Merlin.
That new student. So, she really is Merlin.
Vaya, vaya.
Why? What's with that look? Don't tell me you're frightened.
She's a tougher opponent than Cassidy ever was. A real challenge.
Det var säkert det här det man.
That's exactly why I admire her. And why I have to surpass her.
Bueno, ahora estás flipando, pero vamos.
How nostalgic. You almost remind me of my younger self. Now, take this gem. I've invested such a considerable amount of time preparing it, all to ensure my old friend receives a proper surprise. Crush it, and the echo sealed within will bind Merlin in place. It truly is a shame I won't be present to witness the moment myself, but I trust you'll make it memorable. Don't disappoint me.
Understood, Magister. I'll make good use of it.
See that you do. And remember, your healed legs, your strength, your precious second chance, all of it came at a cost. If the royal family learns you accepted the dark magic, that noble dream of yours will vanish like smoke in the wind. So...
Failure isn't an option, even against Merlin. It won't happen.
Me temo que sí va a suceder. No tienes ni una sola oportunidad. Eco de lluvias. Pedazo de casa tengo, ¿no? Ojito.
I can't believe it. You're above. I'm actually standing in Merlin's tower? Since we're here now, would you mind if I just call you Merlin? It's so beautiful. All these books and everything's so elegant. Nothing like those dark, musty towers I've visited. Are those floating stars the memory stars we need? There are so many. Which one's the right one? I'll help look. Don't worry, I won't touch anything without asking. Then please, lead the way, Merlin.
He llegado a mi torre. Vaya, vaya. Así que sala secreta, ¿no? La casa ve aquí con la masterclass. Mira, Obi. La torre estelar.
This whole floor is covered with your teaching materials. There's just so much here. What should we do now? Do we really have to check them all one by one? Right. There doesn't seem to be any alternative. After this is over, you should ask the librarian for organizing tips. The school library has one of the largest collections in the Empire, yet everything's perfectly organized. They must know all the tricks. I heard your tower has many upper floors. You used to let students visit the first level. You probably wouldn't keep anything important where students could access it. What we need is likely upstairs. Then let's finish here and find a way up.
Tengo guardias en mi toque. Bueno, ya no los necesito. Escúchate esta, ¿no? Me gustaba demasiado escribir. Pero bueno, me pega. Anda que no había escrito yo. Irremediablemente. ¿Y este portal qué es? Simulacro. Tengo mi propio campo de pruebas. Bueno, qué máquina soy, ¿no? ¿No reconoces a tu ama? Fuera de aquí.
I have prevailed.
Merlin! You actually stored monsters inside memory stars. Amazing! They've been sealed away for so long, but they're still alive. What an ingenious approach! Your magical mastery is truly beyond compare. Still, isn't that a bit dangerous? If we're checking each memory star one by one, some might break free. Then we'd better stay ready for a fight.
Understood. I'll keep them quiet. I'll be praised for this, right?
You called her master? Are you the tower's guardian?
Quite observant, miss. I am a magically constructed automaton hamster. Welcome. Master, it's a pleasure to see you again. Master, there must be some confusion. I am not your familiar. It seems your cognitive function is experiencing some disorder, Master. I am Crankleton, the spirit steward of this tower. You once commented that long names were an inefficient use of mental space. You began calling me Cranky. Chippy and Hammy. I assume those are your other stewards. The naming pattern is consistent with your habits. My primary duty is to oversee the Stellar Spire and its connected simulacrum realms, ensuring safety, maintenance, and uninterrupted magical operation. You don't remember, Master. That's the name you gave this place. The tower was rebuilt from an abandoned observatory, hence the name. The outdoor-like environments you passed through earlier. You created them to study magical creatures in controlled habitats. Yes. As the tower's spirit, I'm linked to its magic. I am part of the tower itself. When you are present, I am active. When you are absent, the tower enters dormancy. And so do I. It has been a long time, Master. Would you like your usual? Coffee, milk, 2 spoons of sugar, with night vanilla cream cake, cookies, and a few gold mint drops.
food then, no?
You have always favored sweets. Shall I prepare something else? Alert! 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 Unknown intruder attempting to breach the mechanism protecting the stellar chamber! Master, what are your orders? That's the core area of your tower. You store your most valuable possessions there.
The core! Merlin, what we need might be there.
Option 1. Raise tower defense to maximum and activate magical image recording. Option 2. Deploy guided magic missiles against all unauthorized entities, though that may destroy some of your property. Option 3. Total annihilation of the stellar chamber. All data will be erased.
Erase it completely? That means destroying all the research inside too!
Correct. It is the most secure, but most costly method. Understood. Raising defense level. Magical recording active. Master, you may view the intruder through this viewing orb.
Seguro que es en Jarvan. Lo pagará con creces.
It's Jervin! How did he get in? And how does he know the layout of the tower so well?
The intruder entered through spatial magic. His entry point allowed him to bypass initial defenses. Apologies, Master. This constitutes a failure in my duties.
So someone who knows the tower well and is skilled in spatial magic must be helping him. Merlin, what's the plan? Should we contact Envoy Evie to apprehend him? But isn't that too dangerous?
There's no need to worry. As the tower's owner, Master Merlin can seal all the exits. The intruder won't escape easily. Of course. You have full authority here.
Perfect! With their help, we'll find the memory star much faster. What about Envoy Evie? Should we bring her here too? I see you have everything planned.
Understood, Master. Please, come here. You need to personally authorize your friends to enter the tower. There, all done. I'll contact your friends right away.
Dura above. So this is Merlin's hidden tower. I can't believe it. How did you even find a way to let us in?
Así sin más. Bueno, ya para qué esconderlo.
You don't usually joke like that.
Respected guests, this is no joke. May I present the master of the Stellar Spire, Magister Merlin.
Wow.
You're actually Merlin? The hero who fought the Hypogeans? The legendary Magister herself?
I can't believe this! I know how you feel. I was just as shocked when I first found out. But it's true. This really is the famous Magister Merlin. Though Merlin is quite humble, so let's all just treat her normally.
So, what exactly are we doing? Sylvan said I should be ready to help, but I'm still kinda lost here. Wait, are you serious? I mean, I'm not doubting Magister Merlin, it's just... I can't believe it! I always thought Jervin was a good guy. He's really working with the Adamant Syndicate? And Siren always seemed so polite and refined. How could he be involved in the headmaster's death? The chief court mage of all people.
Jervin was my friend. But somewhere along the way, he lost his path. That's exactly why I have to stop him before he makes things worse. Let's help Merlin and put an end to Siren's plans.
Yeah, we've got to beat Jervin to the Memory Star.
Master, honored guests, please follow me. I've unlocked the central lift. It'll take us to the upper level of the stellar spire.
Qué máquina soy, ¿no? No, tío. ¿Cómo ha pasado eso? Si estaba bien. ¿Cómo se ha ido mi perro ya? ¿Qué le ha pasado? ¿Pero qué le ha pasado? Si estaba bien. Tengo que irme. ¿Qué me ha pasado?